14-year-old Shaquille Dixon is behind bars, accused, the Broward Sheriff's Office says, of carjacking an 81-year-old woman in the parking lot of a Lauderdale Lakes Walmart. When his mother saw his picture on TV last week, she turned him in.
It is really difficult for me. I'm the one who turned my son in. I do not condole with anything like this. When I saw it, he wasn't aware that he was on TV. I called the police right away and have them come and get him.
The sheriff's office says Dixon and two others followed the elderly woman into the store, then followed her out. Once in the parking lot, detectives say one of them pulled a gun, demanded the woman's keys, and sped away, nearly running her over as they fled. Dixon's mother can't believe what her son's accused of doing.
His grandmother is the same age, and that's what I said to him. This is like the age of your grandma. How could you know what you were doing? The boys instigated and all of that, and they're still on the run.
The other two suspects are still on the loose, but with Dixon in custody and these crystal clear pictures, they may not be for much longer. The 81-year-old woman says she's feeling better, says she's staying close to family. She finds it troubling, she says, that one of her accused attackers is only 14 years old.
What is the future for that kind of kids? Terrible, okay? And that upset me.
YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now this video right here comes straight out of Florida by way of a mom who sees her son on TV out of all things. And I'm sure all the moms can relate to this, and all the parents, period, whether you're the man or the woman. Parents can really relate to this. How would you feel? Picture yourself sitting at home. You just got your fresh pot of greens on. You got your hot water cornbread. For those of you who don't know what that is, I'm sure somebody would tell you. Or you just got your regular cornbread in the oven and everything. And you got your glass of lemonade or tea. And you got your favorite soap on, or your show or movie on. And you go sit back down in front of your TV. And all of a sudden, you see the screen go red and blue and stuff. Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. 14-year-old caught on camera carjacking a woman in Walmart parking lot. And then you know how the camera zoom in on that face, and you looking like that look a little bit like my baby. No, that can't be my baby. My baby wouldn't go out there and rob and kill nobody. Then that camera zoom in all the way on that child, and that be your damn little child. How bad would you feel, and how embarrassed as a mother that you would feel to see your child doing another human being, which is an old lady like this? Like I said, it wouldn't matter if the woman was 8 years old or 18 years old or 50, or in this fact, due to her age, 81 years old. It still would have been the same result, because look what you done. Look at the action that you have committed, which is very serious. So I'm gonna read a snippet from this story, and I will give my opinion surely as we go. Mom turns her son, 14, into police after he carjacked an 81-year-old woman at gunpoint outside a Walmart, and two babyface accomplices are hunted. You know, the babyface young boys. Now, Florida police have arrested Shaquille Dixon, not Shaquille O'Neal's son, but Shaquille Dixon, 14 years old, after his mom turned him in when she saw a video of him carjacking on the news. Dixon and two other minors allegedly carjacked an 81-year-old woman and left her at gunpoint outside a Walmart in Lauderdale Lakes. Surveillance video captured three youths stealing the victim's 2015 brown Toyota Corolla and fleeing so quickly they nearly hit her. Police are asking for help identifying and locating the other two suspects. And believe me, as sure as they say shit stink, yeah, that made some of y'all laugh and giggle right then, but as sure as they say shit stink, they gonna find him. Because Shaquille Dixon, they gonna come at him, boy, like on Minister Society. Once again, that reference, when they gonna sit in that room, old boy gonna be sitting back in there with his legs crossed up, he gonna look at him. You know you fucked up, right? You know you fucked up, right? And he gonna be sitting over there sweating them buckets of tears and stuff, and the answer's gonna come out. It was little Ray, he stayed right here on 2015 East Drive. It was little Larry, he was over there too. Matter of fact, he the one thought of it. And they gonna have their ass in jail by tonight at 8 o'clock. Now, Florida police have charged a 14-year-old boy with felony carjacking after surveillance footage appears to show him carjacking an 81-year-old woman outside a Walmart. Shaquille Dixon's mom turned him in to police after she saw a video of the carjacking on the local news. They was gonna catch his ass anyway, because hell, his face plastered all over the damn place. Now, I'm sure the mom would have still turned him in if she would have seen money or a car outside in her backyard or whatever being stripped down for tires and rims and everything else. But if he was covered up, it would have been a big deal then, because guess what? It's true enough, the crime, he was wrong. But, what if he was covered up and didn't nobody really know that was him? Because I can look and tell. I don't even know Shaquille. You know, I can look and tell. That's Shaquille right there. So if he walking down the street with her or whatever else in the grocery store, they gonna know that was him. So hell, baby, you got to go. I'm sure that what Mama told him. Like you know, all bullshit aside, I'm joking right now. But she probably said, well, look, I don't know why you to cover yourself up or whatever the hell else, because if you're going to go do something like that, you know, basically you just put me in the hell of a bind. Now I got to turn your ass in because your face is plastered all over everywhere and stuff. Now, Shaquille Dixon's mom turned him into police after realizing that her son was the suspect in a carjacking of an 81-year-old woman. Surveillance video from the afternoon of January 15 shows 3 teenagers following the victim into the store. So they already scoped out some old predators, boy. They like some lions on the prowl on the plains of the damn safari, if you will. Just out there looking at the damn wildebeest running around, and just trying to pick out the weakest one they can find. Notice that's how they hunt too. And they found one. They followed her in the store, follow outside the store. Now, it shows the 3 teenage victims the 3 teenagers following the victim into the store from the parking lot of the Walmart in Lauderdale Lakes, according to the Broward County Sheriff's Department. The 3 juveniles then returned to the parking lot once she had finished her shopping. 2 of them flanked the elderly woman while the third pointed a gun. You done fucked up. You done messed up when you pulled that gun out. Third pointed a gun at her head and appeared to demand her keys to her brown 2015 Toyota Corolla. So not only do we got you for Grand Theft Auto, but they also got you for that's aggravated robbery because you used a weapon. And any time a weapon is involved, you can use a knife. It could have been aggravated, but you use a gun. Oh, that's aggravated robbery right there. So that charging up, you know, tremendously. I didn't know they used a gun. I thought they would just like push the woman down or something like that. But the fact that you took a gun out and put it to this woman's head, what if the gun would have went off? You know, or worse yet, what if a police would have just been driving by at that time and seen you doing it with a gun to all y'all down? You know, these kids don't think like that, you know, and that's why this stuff happened to them, because you can't tell them nothing. They so damn grown, but then when they go out here and bump their head, I bet you right now he's calling his mama, worrying the hell out of his mama. His mom probably, and I don't know her financial situation, so I'm just putting this out there. He's probably calling her, telling her, well, put the house up, put the car up, all because he wanted to go out here and rob some damn body in broad damn daylight. It wouldn't matter if it was broad nighttime, you know. The point is, you don't do no shit like that. Your young ass supposed to be in school somewhere playing basketball. You got this much damn energy. Why ain't you running track? Why ain't you playing football? Why ain't you playing baseball? You got this much spunk in you, like people used to say. They don't say it no more. But the victim complied, and the 3 youths fled the scene so quickly they nearly hit the woman. It is really difficult for me. I turned my son in. I do not condone anything like this, said Dixon's mom, Ramona Garden, to News 7 Miami. Even put her name out there. I guess they figured they might as well put the son name out there. And a big shout out to you, Ramona, because I guarantee you, if your son got this much tenacity in him, this much evilness, he'll turn around and rob your ass. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that they won't, because they will. Now, when she says, when I saw it, he wasn't aware that he was on TV. I called the police right away and had them come and get him. He was probably in the damn kitchen eating cereal, probably in there eating Fruit Loops, Lucky Charms, or Honey Bunches of Oats, probably in there playing the Xbox, making it to the second stage on Dragon Ball Z. You never know it. All of a sudden, the police just kicking in the door, waving in the fofo in his ass. He like, well, goddamn, how they knew where I was, mama? I snitched on your ass. I told them where you was. You know I ain't raised you like this. Now get your ass up out this house. I bet you that's how it went down, especially in these black families, because guess what? They ain't finna go down for your ass. They ain't gonna do like the other people. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna sit there and lie for you. The police come over there. Oh, my baby would never do nothing like that. They got a whole video on them. Now you do that in the black household, they finna tell on your ass, especially if they got a reward out. Now, the 81-year-old woman does not want her identity revealed for fear of her safety, but is saddened the alleged criminals are so young. And I bet that hurt her heart. Like, I've been on this damn earth 81 years, and these little bastards come along and rob my ass. You know what I'm saying? You know how bad you'll feel being robbed? You know, and I'm not nowhere near 81, but I can imagine how I feel. I would just sit down in the parking lot and just help myself, just like they're rocking back and forth, like I'm about to give birth or something. I would just felt so useless and helpless out there. I would have felt like a piece of meat, if you will. So imagine how this old woman feels. Somebody put a gun to your head, take your car, damn near hit you with your own car. And, you know, you're going to be shook up for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like that old country song, I'm all shook up. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, She says, where are we going? Where's the future for that kind of kids? Terrible, the elderly victim said to CBS Miami. Just like I said, let's repeat that, what she said, because it's very true. She says, where are we going? Where's the future for that kind of kids? She didn't say where is he going or where his type of people is going. She said where are we, including herself as a nation, as a people, and that's what I try to tell people. It's nothing to point out this group, that group. No, we are all in this together. You know what I'm saying? Like Frankie Beverly and Mays said. And for those of you who don't know who they are, you need to go listen to some of their music when they have the song "We Are One." So that's what I get from this whole situation right here, because what you don't do with your child will affect me one day. You know what I'm saying? And this goes to show you, you can raise your child right, but your child still have a mind to do what they want to do themselves. Just like you could take them to church every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Just like the preacher's daughter. And we all know the little stereotype of the preacher's daughter. They the biggest freaks in church. They the easiest or whatever the hell else. So you can raise a child whatever kind of way that you choose. But guess what? Once that child get out your sight, you don't know what that child does. So we can't sit up here and say the mom was this or that, or where's the dad at, even though they didn't really mention the dad. But guess what? It could have been a dad in the picture. 9 times out of 10, the little boy probably would have still went and robbed somebody any damn way. Think about that. Now, and the elderly woman goes on and says, and that upsets me. From that moment when that happened, it upset me. But I am getting better. Police are asking for help identifying, and locating the other 2 suspects pictured in the video. And they will catch their ass very soon too, also, because they got them on damn 4K damn TV, And to the elderly woman, I am very sorry that it happened to you, and it's sad that we don't have any respect for our elders. And notice they didn't go try that shit with no woman that's of youth, that's kind of younger, or no man, because they know one damn thing: you're gonna have hell, especially trying it with a man. But like I said, they had a gun, so you never really know. But anyway, let me know what you all think about this situation right here, because this goes to show you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. Just like you can raise these children in churches, you can teach them right, because if the mom was a bad mom or whatever the hell else, when she tried to lie for her son, or she wouldn't even pick up the phone and call the police, or she would have just sent them somewhere else, because they only really had just an image of them on the video, So that's something to consider also right there. And to the mom, that took a lot for her to do that. And I know she's hurting and she's crying, but trust me, it's for the best, because sooner or later he would have wound up killing somebody, or robbing or killing you. Got to think about that all the time, because when people are that bold enough to step out and go in broad daylight and rob people, trust me, they don't have no limit to what they will do. Let me know what you all think about this story. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like, definitely subscribe. Definitely share the video. Until next time, y'all stay blessed. And like my granny said, watch your back. They out here.